So picking up where we left off, we just discussed whether or not Jose would want his child to be a bodybuilder. But speaking on family and friends, as the profession goes, you're a professional bodybuilder, but you're also, folks have asked, what is it that you do for a living? What is it that you do for a living?
I've been a trainer for over 25 years.
Right.
Training all types, from men, women, young, old, athletes to non-athletes, to professional athletes, to high school teams, to everything you can imagine.
So how do you feel about training family and friends? Do you set expectations on, say, a family member more so than you would on a complete stranger, or?
No, I don't set expectations on anyone. I expect them to do their best, whether it's my mother or it's a complete stranger. But the only issue I have is when you're really close, a girlfriend or wife, they start losing respect for your opinion because they're with you 24 hours a day. They hear you talking about it. They suddenly think that they've absorbed through osmosis all the knowledge you have in your life. So you would tell them something and they'll try to contradict you. That starts happening, and it's not just once. Any girl that I've dated in the past, I've run into that. I would help them. They would go from, eager when we first started to getting a pro card, all under my tutelage. Once that, moving forward, they would start to question my knowledge or my enthusiasm for them, my, anything. And it becomes a struggle. Like,
well, how do you handle it?
Well, you don't pay enough attention to me. All right, well then get someone else to do it.
Understood.
Well, I need to get up and send progress pictures to someone. You don't get, I send shit, I'm standing right here. I see you every day. I don't need progress, but, and that goes back to the OCD of bodybuilders, of they need a schedule, and I don't blame them, but they, tension. They want attention, and I'm like, I just want to come home. I did this all day long, and my phone's blowing up with emails and text messages regarding, all this stuff, and I got to come home and do that with you too. I just want to be left alone. So I choose to not work with people that I'm with, at the time. And that's the way it is. I'm going to, if it were a family member, I think you could run into that as well, but there's less tension within the family member.
So you're talking about when the tension exists, it might exist more at the significant other level, even higher than it would necessarily a brother or a sister or something like that.
Absolutely. The only thing that might happen with a family member is, their respect for your time, their respect for your job and what you do. Time is money,
Well, see, on that note, you and I have had discussions in the past, so you've even had friends that would say, I'd gladly pay you next Tuesday.
For a hamburger today.
Exactly.
Yes.
So how do you handle situations like that?
I avoid it. I don't train family members. I don't train...
There you go.
I don't train distant family members, extended family members.
But friends, so now again with friends, when they're saying,
rarely.
Sorry, I can't make this payment today, I'll get you next week. How does that work out? Does that put additional pressure upon the friendship when it's business and friendship together? And
yeah, but I've luckily, I don't do it.
Right.
The friends that I train have usually been people that became friends through training. And then, at a certain point, you don't really train them anymore. I've never quite had like a childhood best friend that I've grown up with, and then they like say, I want to train. The ones that do, I'm like, it's it's a tough thing because it's not like I own a construction company and I can, I can do a job for you and take good care of you, not charge a 20% VIG on top of it. I'm not going to lose money at all. I'm not going to lose anything. I'm just not going to stick it to you. Where with me, this is my man hours that I stand here. I do that. That's how much I get paid during that hour. I lose money no matter what.
Right.
So I try to avoid it at all costs. Now, me sitting down and writing them up, a diet plan real quick or something, or having lunch with them and talking about it.
Or if they come in town and they want to train, right? Do you engage in that as well?
Well, if it's a friend, like a real close friend, maybe we'll get together and train. And I'm not going to charge them. We'll go eat and train. Chances are they like to do what I do. It'd be like going to the movies or going to golf or,
Keep mentioning golf.
Well, because I grew up with a lot of friends that golf, and I could never go. I was always left out. They'd be like, no tank tops on the course. I'm like, it's 100 degrees, dude. I'd end up taking my shirt off in the middle of the golf course, a nice golf course, and they'd be like, some douche ranger comes up. Hey, you have to put your clothes back on. I'm like, no, I'm drinking another beer, and I'm going to leave. I'm just going to stay, on the cart. I don't even want to golf.
Yeah.
Like, I just like to go hang out with my buddies. Drinking beers all day.
So it's the same thing. If somebody comes in town, you would absolutely train with them if they're a close friend, but it's not.
If they're a good friend.
It can't actually overtake your job element. This is
No.
what you need to survive.
No.
You have to make it professional.
Of course. My pet peeve is people I don't know messaging me on Instagram. Hey, bro, let's catch a workout. Let's get, we'll catch a workout and go get something to eat. I'm like, I don't even know you.
Right.
Yeah, but I know your friend. I'm a friend of, what's his name's? I'm like, he's not my friend either. I just know him from the gym.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about?
And how do you usually address that? Do you
I say
no.
It's easy in text because there's no facial expressions or anything. I just write, oh, cool, let me know when you'd like to book an appointment.
Right. So turn it right back into business.
Yeah, the kid comes back, well, I have a coach. You know this guy? Yeah. Yep. What? just let me know when you'd like to book an appointment. All right, we'll get lunch after. I'm like, you're not getting it. Then I stop answering.
Right. And would you give this type of advice to others?
Yes,
Okay.
for sure. The minute someone says, let's catch a workout, they're not going to just do it to any Tom, Dick, and Harry. It's usually, but let's say, for example, you own an auto mechanics shop. And someone was like, hey, bro, how you been, man? Let's hook up for an oil change. What? What? Yeah, you just replace my brakes and we'll hang out. I know I'm a good friend of your friend's friend.
Could you imagine?
What? Yeah, well, that's what it's like. They don't see it that way. They see it as, this is a guy I've seen in the gym. He looks cool. Seems like a nice guy. I'll ask him to hang out.
Right.
It's weird. It's almost like you're asking me on a date, dude. I'm not hanging out with you or working out with you.
Right.
Strange. But we're off topic.
As usual.
As usual. I don't remember what we're talking about.
Oh, there you have it, guys.
All right. No, don't train your friends, family, or anyone who's not writing a check. This is the Boston Mass. Thanks again for watching. Now, if you're not subscribing, subscribe now. Tell all your friends to subscribe. If you haven't, do it now. All right?